Good morning, everybody. It is our new time here on Denton Radio in the morning. We are coming at you live at 7:30. Here from the Discover Denton Welcome Center. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you're new to this show, then nothing has changed. If you've been watching this show for any amount of time, you know that we usually do this at 10:30, and this is the show where we give you a list of different Denton events and things that are happening around town to help you start your day the Denton way, as it were. Give you a few things that are happening around town and help get the day started. And we said, well, if we're really going to have this be a morning show, it maybe needs to be earlier in the morning. And so that's when we decided we were going to move it to 7:30 and give you a little taste of what Denton's got in store for you. As you can see, I've got a couple of co-hosts here with me. Well, you probably can't see them because they're off camera. But let's see if we can. There we go. I've got my little co-hosts here with me today. Anyways, we figured, again, it's a morning show. And this is what mornings are about, getting up early, walking the dogs, getting a cup of coffee, and slowly resenting them every step of the walk. So I'm just kidding. So anyways, Denton's a big dog culture and dog community, and we thought, why not bring a couple of special guests on every now and then. Like this video on Facebook if you're watching on Facebook, if you like the dogs. And if not, well, I still like them. Anyways, so we're going to go ahead and get started with a little news as we always do. We have a great friend and partner in the Denton Record Chronicle, and they always give us a lot of great information to be able to talk about. So some of the headlines from today's DRC: Denton's Winco distribution opens today. DISD discusses budget. Commissioners vote to create new district court. And then a wet walk. Also from the police blotter, man charged with assault after visit to ex's house. Flynn quit because he'd become lightning rod, as Conway says. All right, just a few of the top stories from today's DRC. If you want to go further into those stories, you can go to dentonrc.com. You can come to the Welcome Center and get yourself a newspaper, and endless options for you to go check that out. The DRC is available in both print and digital, so don't miss it. It's a pretty good publication. All right, moving forward, this is really the grand poobah of what we get to do this morning as we go to the discoverdenton.com calendar. Discover Denton is our website. Here at the Denton Convention and Visitors Bureau, and we give you there's a calendar there, a community calendar. Anybody can post on it. We also have a whole staff that are just dedicated to doing things for that calendar. And so this is the most comprehensive calendar in all of Denton. Hey, Randy Sue. Randy Sue's here this morning. And she looks confused. Anyways, typo on Facebook. We need. Oh, we will. Anyways, so we go through the Discover Denton calendar and give you some of the events that are happening today. All right, Yoga Wednesdays at Golden Triangle Mall. That is our local mall. Jerry Austin Currents, a survey of recent works and others at UNT on the Square. The Lost Generation World War I poetry selected from the Donald Thomas War Collection at the UNT Willis Library. We also have a drawing class at A Creative Art Studio. A lot of cool classes, things at Serendipity, A Creative, a lot of cool places around town that have a lot of cool stuff that where you can become a creative yourself. The Dime Store does classes. We'll keep you in touch with all of that here on the show. 11th Annual 125th Mile Visual Arts Exhibition presented by VAST at the Patterson-Appleton Arts Center. Let's see. Also, Composite of the Soul featuring Justin Archer, Dan Black, and Eric Benavides. We've been talking about that one for a while, but don't miss it because it's really, really cool. The PAC has a ton of great exhibits going on right now. In addition to that is the Materials Hard and Soft exhibition. That one's a really, really cool exhibit. Happy Hour Yoga at Dan Silverleaf. That's kind of cool. Arts After School Winter and Spring Sessions at the Patterson-Appleton Arts Center. Ton going on at the PAC. Again, Patterson-Appleton Arts Center. The PAC is our local arts center that just has so many cool things happening. Don't miss it. You can check it out at Denton dentonarts.com. Freaks and Geeks game night over at Cards Against Humanity, over at the Bearded Monk. It's a Cards Against Humanity tournament. They do that just about every Wednesday, where all the gamers and people that just love Cards Against Humanity because it's an awesome game can come together and have a couple of craft brews over at the Bearded Monk and play Cards Against Humanity. It's a good time. Karma Yoga at Point Bank. Let's see, Mary Jo and V. Lane Rollins Fine Arts Series at the Shara Nova, My Brightest Diamond at the Winspear Hall Murchison Performing Arts Center. Super, super cool. Wednesday night social run is really coming back with a vengeance. It's been so cold, it's been tough to for a lot of folks to get out there, and the weather today is going to be beautiful. So let's see, trivia night at Game Changers. If you've never been to Game Changers, it's basically an adult arcade, old school arcade games, but you can get beer and food and things like that. County Rexford at the Abbey Inn. That's a really great Irish group over at our Irish pub. John Doe is doing a solo at Dan Silverleaf. That's going to be pretty sweet. And then Open Jam Wednesdays at the Abbey Underground. If you're a musician or aspiring musician, or you like to play instruments or anything like that, make sure you hop over to the Abbey and they'll hook you up. All right, a couple of spotlights on what's going on here at the Welcome Center today, or not necessarily today, but throughout the week. We have got Free Beer Friday coming up as well. We also have Doggy Time tomorrow. But something really special we wanted to talk about is that Leon Carlo is coming aboard and is going to have his own show here on DiscoverDenton.com or on DentonRadio.com. And he's going to be coming in Tuesdays at 1 o'clock starting next week on the 20th. All right, so Leon Carlo, you heard it here first, rocking and a-rolling. Come and hang out with us in the Welcome Center, and you can catch him live here on Facebook as well as DentonRadio.com, and of course you can come and see him when he's playing here at 1 o'clock on Tuesdays, every Tuesday, and doing his radio thing. LSA Burger is actually going to be coming over and taking orders. They're sponsoring the show. And because of them, we're going to be able to get food here in the Welcome Center. You can order a burger or some chips and queso or do whatever you need to do. We've got tables and chairs and things set up for you. So it's going to be a really, 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 really good lunch show. So 1 to 2 every Tuesday. Make sure you're here in the Welcome Center because I think it's going to be a really fun time. All right, that is it for today's show. I want to thank my co-hosts yet again. They're sleeping on the job, but good boy. Anyways, I want to thank my co-hosts again. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate it. This is Denton Radio in the morning at our new time at 7:30. Hopefully we gave you some ideas of some things you can do today. Start your day the Denton way with us every morning, and we will see you tomorrow.